Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Hey, we're back in the boat. We're chasing brown trout on Lake Michigan.
Hey, John Gillespie!
It's a giant slug of fun. Look at the head on it. That's what's so cool. I mean, that's just amazing to me, Dale. Look at that, man. Andy One-Rock, look at that fish, buddy. Beauty. Yes, folks, out on Lake Michigan between Milwaukee and Oak Creek. And I'll tell you what, Caleb, February and March are my favorite times to come out here. It's great brown trout fishing, isn't it?
It's world class, John. And you know, today we're lucky enough to get the boat out, and we've had decent weather to get out here and do this thing.
Now, what do you look for this time of the year? You can vertical jig, you can cast, there's a lot of different methods, but you want to find current, right?
Current, bait, or warm water, but typically when you find the warm water, there's going to be some bait there hanging out too.
Well, we got some special guests today. We got Tom Schneider, my buddy from Johnsonville, is with us. And who's your buddy?
My buddy Sam Spare, fireman from Kenosha.
Sammy the Kenosha fireman's here? All right, way to go, Sammy. Hey folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it, all of that coming up right after this.
The weather is cold, but the deals are hot. Stock up at Mills Fleet Farm. Tidy Cats cat litter is on sale, 2 for $8. Fend off Old Man Winter with Resolute Full Strength Antifreeze, $7.99 a gallon. Maintain good water quality with Solar Salt Crystals, 40 pounds, $3.99. Shore Lunch Fish Breading makes your fresh catch taste even better. On sale, $1.49 a box. And Mills Fleet Farm has the best selection of Valentine's candy, now on sale.
Love it!
Folks, when I head out to fish, I always stock up on my favorite Baitmate fish attractants. Dale, I just put that Baitmate on, man. Baitmate offers a complete line of fish attractants and convenient spray bottles for every angler and every species of fish. They've got your bait covered. I also have the newest Baitmate delivery system in my boat, Baitmate Ultra Live Game Fish Dip. Simply flip open the lid and dip your bait for even application every time, and it's ideal for frequent casting. I just dipped that in the Baitmate, you know that? Improve your chances of catching fish with Baitmate fish attractants. It just makes sense.
Introducing 2 new families of ATVs from Yamaha. The all-new Grizzly and Kodiak 700. The new Grizzly offers increased power and performance to deliver more exploration and more adventure. The new Kodiak 700 features legendary Yamaha reliability for more productivity and more value. The all-new Grizzly and Kodiak 700 ATVs, all with more than ever before.
There's no place like this.
Unbelievable.
Hey, welcome back, folks. As I mentioned at the top of the program, we're brown trout and coho fishing on Lake Michigan off Oak Creek. And one key to this type of fishing is just look for any warm water discharges, right?
Yeah, any active water moving, and even when you see birds too, you know, going and coming from the warm water discharges, if you see birds going around, typically there's bait there and there's fish.
Well, one thing I wanted to do today when I came out was try this new Seaguar line that I have, Caleb, and you've heard great things about it, haven't you?
I have, and I can see you're casting it a mile with that jig.
Well, the neat thing is this is called Smackdown, and it's a special braid made by Seaguar, and it's been used in salt water for many, many years. It is so thin and so castable that I can run 20-pound test line for bluegills. I mean, that's how thin it is.
Yeah, it's probably got the strength to handle salmon too.
That's exactly it. So I can put it on my reel and use it all year for multi-species. And as leader material, I'm using a Brazex, which is a fluorocarbon, and Seaguar invented fluorocarbon. So you recommend a 10-pound test for that type of deal?
Yeah, 10 or 12 for this, because there's a lot of zebra mussels and rocks down there on the bottom that you're hitting with, and but the 10 to 12 should get the job done.
Here we go on the Kalen's plastic, and boy, I'll tell you what, folks, these fish are fun, the way they fight. Whoa, what is this one coming in here?
Looks like a brown trout, John.
Okay, well, that's a way to start today. And that's actually a small one, folks, for what you can catch out here. I mean, or I should say about average. And if you're going to eat one, that's about the right size. But the state record, I think, is something like 41 pounds. Now hold that one up. That's a real pretty fish, isn't it?
Yeah, that's an excellent one for the grill, John.
And those are really good, huh?
Oh yeah.
And so I got that just twitching, you know, the old Kalen's 5-inch Jerko, which you know I love, right? What do you got there, Caleb? What do you got, buddy?
John, I was just repositioning us and the lure was dragging and about ripped the rod out of my
Ooh, that
hand.
could be a good fish. That could be a good fish, folks.
Big brown, John, big brown.
Oh,
big brown.
look at the size of that thing, man. That's a giant brown.
Oh.
Holy cow, look at that fish, buddy. That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Now that is what we're after, folks. And you know, look at the when he holds this up, folks, you're gonna get an idea on the size of that fish. And what do you think that is, about a 12-pounder?
Yeah, I would give it around 12, John.
But look at the girth on that
girth,
thing.
yeah.
Now what kind is that?
I would have to go close to a sea frelon. You know, it's not a German. It doesn't have the pretty colors, but it's definitely got beautiful markings on it. You know?
Just world-class fishing, buddy. I mean, where in the United States can you get brown trout like that?
Not many.
You know,
and I got friends all over the lake.
And you were just kind of like slowly moving it?
Not with the trolling motor.
Wow. Ooh, that was on the Castmaster there, Caleb. Oh, buddy. Yeah, look at that, man. Is that cool? The only problem you have fishing down here, folks, is your arms might get tired. You know, these fish do fight.
Your hands get cold from touching.
Oh, here he comes. Whoa, there we go.
That one.
Just, you know what? I listened to the guide there. I was using the Kalen's plastic for a while, folks, and it was interesting. Put that Castmaster on, because that's what Caleb was catching it on. First cast with the Castmaster. Look at this one. Tom is now battling one in the front of the boat. Let's get a picture of this one. So just lift that Castmaster up and let it fall, huh?
Yeah, John, just hitting the bottom with it.
Oh, there we go.
Fish.
Hey, Tommy, turn around. Well, hey, Caleb, stand next to Tom so we can hear him there. Tom, how was that battle?
Great. He hit it hard. He stayed down. He really puts a straight on your arm.
Isn't that fun, though, buddy?
Yeah, but I watched what the captain did, and I got on the next cast.
Yeah, I listened to the captain, too, and I caught one. Yeah, now that one is a different color. Here, I'm gonna you can grab mine there that I just caught. And what is the difference there, Caleb?
We have, they're both actually females, John, but this is a German.
Okay.
And you can tell it's a little hard, but she's definitely full of she's got eggs. This one's got more of a flatter stomach. She's bulged out right here, so.
Hold them all together. Hey, Tommy, what do you think, buddy?
Oh, awesome.
Isn't that fun?
Absolutely fantastic.
And on the Castmasters, man, I love that. What we're catching these brown trout on is bigger Castmasters, and the retrieve is kind of important. And using this Seaguar line, this special smackdown braid, you can feel every single bite. But what you do here is just cast out, and you want to have bottom contact. So I'll let that Castmaster go all the way down to the bottom, and I can see when my line goes limp that it's on the bottom. Then you do is tighten up, and you do a sweep like that. Let it fall, and do another sweep like that after it hits the bottom. And always watch your line, because a lot of times you'll see the bite, the line will twitch like that. But very effective way to fish Castmasters. This is really interesting, folks. What the size of the shad in Lake Michigan actually blows me away. I thought that was going to be a trout all the way there, too.
Yeah, it definitely fought hard, John.
But can you imagine if there were muskies in here?
They would sure love these things.
I mean, hold up that shad so folks at home can get an idea. I mean, you don't see shad like that very often,
No.
you know? What is that, 2-3 pounds?
I would say, John, I mean, it's all a 2.
Now, Sammy the firefighter, he wants to eat that, so save that.
All right, open the live well.
Ooh, look
Big
at this.
gizzard.
Look at that. Holy cow, folks. I'll tell you what. Sammy, you caught that one gizzard shad and you wanted another one, huh?
I do. They taste so good.
Now, you're going to make those at the firehouse in Kenosha?
Yeah, I'm going to feed them to all the guys.
Okay, well, we're going to have you hold this one up because that's one of the bigger ones I've seen.
All right.
Pass them back. This is Sammy the Kenosha firefighter's gizzard shad.
This is all I can
Hold
catch
him
today.
up. Now, you fillet those just like a walleye?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's a pretty ugly fish.
Yes, it is.
Boy, Tommy didn't miss that one. What did you tell him to do there, Caleb?
John, before when he was setting the hook, he was giving that fish slack as soon as he'd set it, and I told him next time when he set the hook, really grind on that reel and pick up on the slack, and look at what he did.
There we go, right?
Yeah, you really got to set on these. They have tough mouths. How's that fight there, Tommy? How's that fight, buddy?
Another one staying down.
Better than a Johnsonville?
Not quite, but
Another beautifully colored brown trout. Wow, look at that. And you know, folks, I think that's one of the coolest things that our DNR has done is stock brown trout in Lake Michigan, because Caleb, they'll spend a lot of time each year close to shore giving shore guys and the small boat guys an opportunity, right?
Yeah, these brown trout definitely stay close to shore, and they're always around, you know, you got to play the water temperatures, but you can get them all summer long around the harbors.
Hey, Tommy, how's that hit feel?
oh, great. It's just like you wham and he runs with it.
Yeah, that's cool. We got to tell the folks, this isn't fast all the time. We just went through about a 15-minute window, right, with no
At least
bites.
there was a little lull there, John, and I actually grabbed the rod with the spawn sack and I threw it out there, and that was the first cast.
That's nice when you have clients out here. They can use the spawn and...
Oh yeah, they can let that sit on the bottom, drift it, pull it, you know.
Now that, folks, you know, we talk about the eating of the fish. Again, that's about the size that I would like to keep, right, Caleb?
Yeah, that's the size that I encourage people to keep out here.
And you have a place where folks can get their fish smoked too?
Yep, definitely, and they vacuum seal them.
That's a good deal. So they just take them in and...
Yeah, usually, I mean, we'll try to coordinate, but I'll work things out to where I'll bring them down to Kenosha where I live and get them smoked for them.
Well, what do we got now, buddy?
Feels like another good brown, John.
Well, we've actually not filming much anymore. We've caught so many fish today, and we're just trying to film the big ones, and that feels like a big one?
Yeah, it's a big fish, John.
Ooh, yeah, that's a dandy. That's
look
a
at the
dandy.
size of that
Look
fish,
at that
John.
one, folks. How big one is that one, buddy?
I mean, that's probably got to go close to 10 pounds at least.
Wow. That is amazing. And I want, oh gosh, yeah, that's a long one. I want to repeat to the folks though, if they want to come out and do this with you, they can keep 5 apiece a day, and you got a place where they can drop them off and have them smoked or cleaned?
Yeah, yep, I'll clean them actually, but yeah, I got guys that'll smoke them.
Yeah, look at that. That is a pretty fish. Now that's a little yellower than the other ones.
Yep, it's actually a German and it's a female.
Okay.
She's a female.
We are fishing Lake Michigan out of Oak Creek, Wisconsin, a 0-hour drive from Milwaukee, 1.5 hours from Chicago, and 5.5 hours from Minneapolis.
The new Acme Rattlemaster has a built-in echo chamber with a brass rattle that calls fish in. The body's solid brass too and won't bend or dull, and reflects fish attracting light all over the water column. This 1-2 punch of sight and sound means you drill less holes because fish come to you. Jig it, rip it, or shake it for crappie, walleye, northern, salmon, or trout, and experience multi-species action with just one bait.
Get the most protection for your vehicles and toys and the most bang for your buck with the AMSOIL Preferred Customer Program. Join today and receive up to 25% savings on AMSOIL products, exclusive product and shipping promotions, free AMSOIL gear, points on all purchases, referral rewards. Register today and take advantage of all the benefits offered by the AMSOIL Preferred Customer Program. Visit amsoil.com/PC.
Folks, I've been going to Andy Meyer's Lodge for 23 years. What a gorgeous fish, Mike. Oh my gosh, wait till you see the size of this thing. Look at the size of that Sluggosaurus, massive mastodon. Was that polo or what?
Yes, good job.
First
I get to say good job, John.
Folks, I'll tell you what, this is like being in heaven. It really is. I mean, when you got this kind of fishing. And again, we've been out here 45 minutes. Folks, folks, taking a break in the fishing. I'm with Jason Mitchell from Jason Mitchell Outdoors. Love your TV show.
I love yours.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. But I want to talk about tungsten jigs now by Clam. What's the advantage over the regular lead jig?
Well, tungsten's starting to replace lead, and in part because it's a lot heavier. It's about 30% heavier than lead. And the other thing that you see happen is that not only does it get down there quicker, but it also enhances the sensitivity of your presentation. You can just feel so much better. You can see so much better. Distinguishing the bite is probably the biggest thing that I like about tungsten.
And I noticed that some of our tungsten jigs are actually square heads, and you can see that jig on your locator better in weeds and that type of thing.
Absolutely. If you use a hard edge, typically you're going to get off a better echo, a better return on your sonar. So if you got to turn your gain way down, drop it into weeds, that's one thing that we do a lot. They listen to fishermen, and it shows.
For more information, folks can go to
clamoutdoors.com.
You got it. Ooh, I'm just vertical jigging with a vibrato here because I got too lazy to cast. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Woo! That was on a blade bait, folks. Zip lures, vibratos, they're actually really good winter baits out here. And I was getting a little lazy just sitting down on the old chair there, vertical jigging the vibrato. That's a real pretty one, isn't it?
Yeah, John, that's a beautiful fish.
Yeah, let's take a look. Now that's another, what, 8-9 pounder?
At least, yeah. I mean, that's a solid fish, the girth on her.
So when you flay these, you just flay them like a walleye, right?
Yep,
right
yep,
down the
just
side
go right
there?
down the side, take out the rib cage.
Boy, that, if we kept fish today, we'd have a heck of a lot of meat, wouldn't we?
Jesus, I wouldn't want to clean them all.
No, but you do that for clients?
Yeah, I'll clean them.
Yeah, and again, folks, if you want to have them smoked, he's got a place to do that too. But yeah, that's fun with just vertical jigging,
I was watching you sit there in the chair.
And then kaboom,
Yeah.
I finally got one to hit that Kalen's plastic. I went back to that again just to see because it's so much fun to fish that plastic on the trout, folks. And let's see what we got here, man. Ooh, this is a nice big fish.
Brown.
This is a big boy. Look at the size of that bronzo.
Oh, man.
Holy cow, is that a gorgeous fish, folks. I just said to you, Caleb, what, 2 minutes ago, what did I say? Turn around. What did I say?
It's surprising how you haven't been bit on the Kalens in a long time.
And boy, did he eat that one, huh? Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous fish?
That's a beautiful
What's
brown.
that, about 10?
Oh, at least, yeah.
Yeah, look at how he ate that Kalen's there. I get that for you. I don't know how you handle those fish in the wintertime with your bare hands, buddy, Because it's not a warm day.
No, it's chilly out today.
Isn't that pretty?
Beautiful fish, John.
Boy, I just smoked it too, Boy, that was cool, folks. And by the way, I could enter that in the Mills Fleet Farm Fishing Contest. You know why?
Why is that?
Because the Mills Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2017 Fishing Contest is underway. To enter is simple, folks. All you got to do is snap a picture of your trophy catch and stop in at your favorite Mills Fleet Farm store to pick up an entry blank, or go to fleetfarm.com to download an entry blank. Remember, folks, Mills Fleet Farm has everything you need for fishing and hunting, including your licenses, and you can let that one go now.
Perfect.
Your hands are probably cold.
No, not bad.
Fireman Sammy!
It's about time.
Is it a shad, Sammy?
I don't know. She's running.
I know you love the shad. I know you love those shad.
Yes, I do.
Oh, get him in there! Get him in there! Sammy! All right, now we got enough for the fire department, right?
Yes, we
Hold
do.
that shad up. I mean, that is a beauty. And Caleb, Caleb, it really takes talent, doesn't it?
I'm speechless right now.
You got a fillet knife with you? Maybe we can do a segment on how you clean those shad.
Yeah, let's do it. That'll be fun.
Well, the firemen will love your shad. Hold them out. I mean, that's a trophy shad. Those long rods are nice for hook sets, aren't they?
Yeah, John, you can really see that rod, right?
Yeah, that was kind of cool. Ooh, let's see what we got. Brownie or, ooh, what's that, a steelhead?
Yeah, John, nice steelhead.
Boy, do they love that spawn, huh?
Yeah.
That is interesting. Boy, and that is just a beautiful, beautiful silver fish. Now, do you guide in the rivers too?
Yeah, we'll get in the rivers if we have to, definitely.
Okay, hold that one up so the folks at home can get a good look at him. That's a really pretty clean steelhead. And folks, I'll tell you what, you fillet those, little garlic and butter on the grill, aren't they wonderful?
Phenomenal on the grill, John.
Yeah, and how big do those get?
I mean, Typically an average steelhead right now, probably 5 to 7 pounds.
Oh, that big?
Yeah.
If you fish, chances are you've used a mustad hook. That's all we use.
Mark, get him in there. Army tank there, Dale. Oh, there is a big boy. I mean, I just can't believe this, folks. Oh, let's see him, buddy. Look at that. That 10 seconds, though, makes a big difference, buddy. Well, that one is a gorgeous fish. Is that pushing 3?
It's 3. We're going to weigh it.
Mustad, the world's largest manufacturer of fishing hooks. Get the point? We did.
Let us make this absolutely clear. The days of wasted casts and missed opportunities are over. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time, because higher frequency sonar means higher frequency of this. Without a doubt, it's the most detailed picture of the world below ever. And it's only from Humminbird.
Tommy, what do you got, buddy?
You know what? This one hit and ran. So
Bro.
This is the first one like this.
All right, buddy. Well, I'll tell you what. A Johnsonville angler is the best angler, right? We turned the camera off for a minute. What happened, Tom?
Yeah, I can't move, and he keeps making runs. There he goes again.
Okay. Could be a big one. Could be the big one we're looking for, buddy. Ooh, here he comes. And ooh, a nice brownsy there. That is, when you're talking about average, that's the average size, folks. That is an outstanding fish. Turn around, Caleb. There you go, buddy. And beautiful coloring again on those fish.
Definitely.
And these fish grow fast in Lake Michigan, don't they?
Yeah,
Caleb?
they got a lot of forage here in the harbors and stuff, especially with the big goby boom. These fish are always putting the feed bag on.
You enjoying the day there, Tom?
Oh, what a great time.
Hey, we should mention to the folks we're going to do our lunch break at my house because we're going to be introducing a new product, right?
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about the new product from Johnsonville.
That'll be later on in the show, right?
Sounds good.
Folks, I am really excited about this new Johnsonville product. We have flame grilled chicken breasts. No hormones in this meat, folks. It's never been frozen. This is really high quality stuff.
Absolutely, John. They're hand-trimmed chicken breasts, fully seasoned, ready to go. Put them in the microwave for 1 minute, and there's your dinner.
Healthiest treat I've ever seen, and they come in individual packages, so you open one package and put it in for 30 seconds?
Exactly. Vent it, cook it in its individual packages, and there it's marinating and getting all the delicious juices.
Is that good? So moist and tender.
Yeah, they are. And Tom, you can also eat those cold in a salad or a sandwich.
Absolutely. They're great warm or cold.
Johnsonville?
Flame grilled chicken.
Coming to a grocery store near you quite soon. Another spawn sacker?
Yeah, John, just second cast with it.
Well, right now, that's what we're getting fish on, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to retie all the lines.
Now, being that this is early February, this fishing stays good, huh?
Oh yeah, it'll go all the way into the end of March.
Here's a smallmouth bass. Look at that smallmouth bass I just caught.
You ever seen one of these here, John?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I.
Well, that's all right. While you're catching that brown, I wanted to show you the smallmouth I caught. Ooh.
Wow, it is fighting very hard.
Ooh, yeah, that's a pretty one.
Nice,
You know, I really like the look of the silvery ones, don't you guys?
Yeah.
Pretty.
Is that weird catching a smallmouth bass?
That's the first one I've ever seen here, John.
Nah, they'll catch them in the Summerfest grounds.
Yeah, they'll get them in the lagoon and stuff. But first one I've ever seen out here.
Yeah, hold them up. That's a real pretty fish right there. And we were getting bigger ones early, but we're going to stay here all day, huh?
Yeah, we're going to grind it out. They come through in waves. So.
I'd love to show the folks a 15, 20 pounder.
Yeah, let's hope.
Sammy, the firefighter, turn around and smile, Sammy. Let's see that cool ad. Sammy's going to catch a brown, or do you think it's one of those, what are they called?
One of those shad?
Shad. Maybe it's a shad, Sammy. Maybe it's a shad.
It'd be nice if it is a brown.
I saw a flash there. Oh. And
wow, that's a big fish.
How you doing there, buddy?
Arm's getting a little tired.
Ooh, here he comes. Oh yeah, that's a beauty, Sammy. Great job, pal. That's the way to do it. Hey, Sammy, look at the camera there, buddy. I gotta tell you, man, Sammy's a firefighter in Kenosha. I want to thank him for his service and keeping us safe. But I was a little worried about him today, Caleb. You know, all he wanted to do was catch those shad, you know?
You and me both were worried about
all
him.
I could catch.
No, Sammy, you get a chance to fish out of here with Caleb quite a bit. This is a blast, isn't it?
It is. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a really nice one. That's a pretty good sized male right there.
Yeah, that's a good size one, John. It's definitely pushing close to 8.
Again, check the kype on the nose there. That's how you can tell the male from the female a lot of times. But Sammy, how's everything going at the Kenosha Fire Department?
No complaints. Everything's going great, John.
Yeah, what do you make for dinner there? Johnsonville's?
Oh, of course. They cook a lot of Johnsonville's.
I don't blame you. Nice trout. I always got to tell Sammy to kind of turn around when he's got a fish on.
The fish is going that way.
I know, but your girlfriend wants to see your face, don't you think?
I'm sure she does.
Ooh, this looks like another big one, huh?
Yeah, this fish is digging hard.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're getting towards afternoon. We caught a lot of fish today too, huh, Sammy?
Yeah, it's been a great day.
Yeah, I want to see this one. Ooh, look at the size of that brownie. Holy cow, Sammy, that is gorgeous.
That's a fish right there.
Nice job, buddy. Folks, wait till you see the girth on this thing. Look at that.
Fat that thing is.
Caleb?
That is a big female, John.
How many pounds is that? 14, 15 maybe?
I mean, I would give her all at 12 for sure, but she's just got the girth. She don't have the length. I mean, that is a big fat fish.
Have you had fun today, Sammy?
I've had a blast.
Well, you didn't have to
shed and all.
Yeah, and you didn't have to fight any fires. Captain Caleb Zorn guides Lake Michigan on a daily basis. For more information, call Wacky Walleye Guide Service. That number is 920-743-5731. 743-5731. Folks, every Saturday and Sunday in February, MW Marine will have some of the biggest names in fishing giving seminars at MW. Some of the big names include Al Linder. On February the 18th, I'll be there doing a seminar on my favorite fishing spots, and we'll be serving a Johnsonville lunch break. It's all at MW Marine in the month of February. Check out the seminar schedules at mwmarine.com.
At Jiffy, we pride ourselves at being #1 in developing the best propane drills on the ice. Patented proven performance is Jiffy's vision for the future, and from where we stand, the future looks pretty darn sweet. Jiffy, we put the world on ice.
Hey, good time, wasn't it, buddy?
Great day, thank you.
I bet you we caught 30 brown trout today,
At
Sammy.
least 30.
And you caught 2. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, you're going to be available for guiding out here, and the fishing's going to stay good, isn't it?
Oh, it's going to stay good, and I got some openings.
All right, buddy. Well, hey, folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet. We will find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
John Gillespie! Hey, 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 John Gillespie!